My name is Bright Ackwerh, and I am a painter, and I like to experiment with various other media too. So this year for Chale Wote 2015, a friend of mine who is a photographer and myself prepared and decided to launch a project we are calling the Million Man Riot. And this project is a sort of documentation of a fantasy riot that we are staging against many systems out there that militate against people of African descent, especially enjoying quality life. So what you have here on the wall is a mural, which for us is the first stage of the project, and it features certain prominent characters who have lived and worked, and others who are also alive and still working, extending the discourse on what it means to be an African in the world today. When we presented this mural, what we also did was encourage members of the audience who came to see, after having an interaction with them, to pose in front of the mural in certain poses, with like a stage photography, so that they do riot poses as if they are also in a riot, and the intention is to extend that mood from the painting on the wall, from the painting on the wall into the photography that we had in front. What will happen after is we'll launch an open call to members of the general public who would like to participate in this riot, to submit a photograph and a short text as to why they will want to, and then we'll find a way to include them in the larger painting. And then when we hit our 1 million member mark, we'll exhibit the work again at a venue and a time to be communicated.
With everyone's faces.
Yes, with everyone's face in the riot. I have been on social media like many other people, and so even while here in Accra, in Ghana, I get to learn about what's going on in other parts of the world, especially stories that we hear involving people of African descent. Very recently, we've all heard about the killings of innocent African people in the US, for instance. And usually the response that comes after some of these injustices is more of a peaceful march, signing of petitions, which to me doesn't go to really address the problem, which I think is man-made. So unlike one response in Baltimore a few weeks ago, where people in the city decided to riot against one of these injustices that was perpetrated against one of their brothers. So another thing that inspired me was the historic Million Man March, which was held many years ago, also in the US, and led by Dr. Martin Luther King. We've also got inspiration from hip-hop music, from cultural production here in Ghana and in Africa as a whole, and then also we got inspiration from various coverage of what I would call alternate news, because we don't like to follow the mainstream media and the tabloids too much. So we thought we'll put all these things together and then also make our response in a more artistic way, and fun and interactive way, because we also wanted to play with the idea of art extending beyond the traditional means of creating and exhibiting and display. So we thought we'd do this. we're going to launch a page on Facebook, which we'll call the Million Man Riot, to keep members of the audience updated on how the project is going. And we'll have a lot of information there. We'll use it as a portal to interact with people who would like to also contribute to the project. But you can follow my work on my social media pages, Instagram and Twitter, at Ackwerh. That's BRIGHTACKWERH. You can follow updates there about my work, this project, and my other works. Yeah, that's good.